Hi, so we're moving on to the stocking stitch with garter stitch stripe square in the apple green and with the electric blue from a previous square. I've got going on this. I wanted to see if I could use that continental stitching style, and I've had some success, and I've had some pretty unbelievable moments where I've just thought there is no point continuing. So I'm still a little bit of a novice on that. I'll let you know how I do. The thing about this style of stitching is that it just curls up the whole time, and I find that really frustrating. But I'm sure it'll be fine once it's in the pattern and sewn together as part of the blanket. So I have come up a little bit too far on the green, but it doesn't really matter. I can't imagine it's going to stress me out if the stripe's not as low down as it is in the actual magazine. But I'm going to bring in my electric blue now from a previous square. I've looked at lots of different ways of doing that. One of them is just literally to tie it up. Another one is just to start knitting with it. But I found that when I come back down after having done a row and then I've come back on another row, I find that makes it all a little bit loose and a bit difficult to work with. So and I'm going to try this way this time. I'm going to knit for a couple of stitches with the two together. So I'm going to hold the blue across the back of my work and then take the knitting needle and put it into the green stitch and then use the two wools to start bringing that blue in. And I'm going to do just 3 stitches like that. 2, 3, and then I'm going to drop the green and then just keep on rolling with the blue. Now when I get back down the other way, when I'm doing my knit the other way, I'm going to have to remember to make sure I knit both the green and the blue stitches for those final 3 stitches. But in actual fact, I think that's probably the best way to do it. The only other thing with doing it that way is that it makes that little part of the work a bit thicker than the rest of the square, but it's only a small bit, and I think that looks a lot neater than if I tied it in, which is something that I've actually done before. So I'll keep going on this. It seems to be the easiest way to do it, and I'm not worried about coming back down the line now and it all going a bit floppy because it's all nice and taut. So we'll see how we go. Morning. So this took me a little bit longer than I'd expected. I've now finished it, and actually I'm quite pleased with that. I really like the contrast of textures with that going that way, and it's a lot more tight than that one, which is the knitting, just knitting and knitting and no purling. It's quite nice actually. I'm wondering, looking at it, if I could do it so that I had a cross going across as well at some point, but I suppose that means that I'd have to start bringing in the wool at a different point other than at the end. But it's got to be possible, I'm sure. So I might have a little go at that. But that's not too bad. I quite like the contrast in colour as well. I didn't think I would. I don't particularly like this green colour, but that seems to set it off really nicely. So pleased with that one. Good luck with it.